Here are my fall faves and fails for concealer. First, House Labs. This is like almost a self-setting one. Really like it. I've been on the hunt for concealer lately. I don't know, I've bought a ton, and surprisingly I've liked more than I haven't liked. So House Labs, really good. It's clean. Probably really good if you have dry skin or like fine lines. Next up, Makeup Forever HD. I've been loving this one, especially under my eyes, because that's like, I feel like where I have the most wrinkles, or like, you can definitely tell my age a lot more under that area. So this one, it's definitely like hydrating. It's definitely more of a natural finish, something I would wear during the day, but I do wear it at night. Okay, and then something that was a fail, that was very sad and so disappointing, and because it is a viral product, is the Kosas concealer. This just sits funny on my skin. It, you know, if I have dry patches, it seems to emphasize them. Shows dry patches on under my eyes that I don't normally even notice myself. So this one, unfortunately, just did not work for me. But I know it works for a lot of people, but just not for me. The Natasha Denona, so good. I really like this one. Again, kind of like almost like a self-setting one. So if you're somebody that is kind of scared of powder, or you have, you know, fine lines and don't want to use a lot of powder, this might be a good one for you. I don't want to end on a bad note. So this one, I still use it, but it just not as like your typical concealer. This one is the Huda Beauty concealer, and it's too thick. It's too heavy for me. I have dry skin. It just looks too heavy. So I do use this as a primer before I put eyeshadow on though. So, and it looks really good like that. It's just not something that I know my skin's gonna look awesome with when I put it on. This one, which was a surprise, is I thought this was going to be too full coverage for me, but I really like this. This sits really well under my eyes. It like, because I get a lot of redness right around my nose. Doesn't emphasize like any dry texture there. So this one, really, really good. And I did a makeup class, and this one I had people use for like under their eyes or as a primer, and I think 3 or 4 people were like, oh, I'm going to buy this. So works for a lot of people. Next up is my faves and fails for blush. What would you want to see next? Because I could do eyeshadow, liner, lipstick. Let me know below, and hit that subscribe button. I have a video on my faves and fails for foundation as well, so check that out. Everything will be linked in the description below, and I'll link the other videos to my other more recent faves and fails for the fall.